guys, it's Sarah, and today we're going to do a follow-up. We're going to see how I did on reading my most anticipated releases for 2021. I had a lot. I had 30 books on my list this year of books I was anticipating that were coming out. And yeah, so we're going to go through them, what they were. I'll tell you my status on them. I will tell you if I read them. I will tell you if I have them, like if I own them, and then we'll go from there. So I did it this year by season, which I really enjoyed. I'm going to continue doing that, doing my seasonal most anticipated releases. And I kind of do it by the quarter. So, winter, spring, summer, fall. And I really enjoy doing that. So that's how we're going to do it continuing on as well. Now, I kept a list in my planner here. I typed out all of the books for each season and I pasted them in here because I needed more room than what was in my planner here. And I highlighted them once I read them. There's not a whole lot of highlights in here, guys, but I will tell you basically my status. We'll go through them quickly. And if I read them, I'll tell you what I thought. Okay, let's start with winter. So You Have a Match by Emma Lord. I did read that. I got it from NetGalley. It was fine. I gave it 3 stars. Okay, Happy Singles Day by Anne Marie Walker. I did read that one and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. Shadow City by Francesca Flores. This is book number 2 in the Diamond City Young Adult Fantasy series. I own that. I got it from NetGalley, but I haven't read it yet. The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. I have that from Book of the Month. Have not read it. And that one just won Book of the Year for Book of the Month. So good job, Sarah. I had The Bride Bet by Tessa Dare on here originally. It's the 4th book in the Girl Meets Duke series. However, that has been pushed indefinitely right now. I don't even think it has a release date as of this point. So hopefully it'll come out next year. We'll see, but it got pushed back. So not sure why. Game Changer by Neil Shusterman. I pre-ordered that book and I have it on my shelves downstairs. Haven't read it yet. The Gilded Ones by Namina Forna. Again, pre-ordered, sitting downstairs next to Game Changer. Haven't read it yet. A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. Again, pre-ordered it, sitting downstairs. Have not read it yet. The Rose Code by Kate Quinn. I got this one as an ARC from the publishers. Haven't read it yet. And Ladies of the Secret Circus by Constance Sayers. I have that on my Kindle. I got that one from NetGalley. Haven't read it yet, but I've heard really good things. So, yeah. Okay, so in the winter, I read 2. That's it. All right, let's moving on into spring. You Love Me by Caroline Kepnes. I went to the store, I bought that book on release day, and I came home and I immediately started reading it. I did a whole reading vlog. I'll leave that link down below. Book number 3 in the U series, and I loved it. I gave it 4 stars. Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne. I got that from the publishers. I got an ARC. Haven't read it yet. I do want to read his full Faithful and the Fallen series first, which I have yet to get back to. I know. They're set in the same world, but they're at different time periods. So I could read this one without finishing the Faithful and the Fallen, but I kind of just want to get Faithful and the Fallen in my brain first. People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I got that one from Book of the Month as well and read it and absolutely loved it. Gave it 5 stars. The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. I actually do own this book. I just got it at a free little library when we were in Asheville, North Carolina. And so I just hauled that actually. I do have it on my Kindle as well though, because I got it from NetGalley before this list even came out. So I've had access to it for a long time and haven't read it yet. Rosalind Palmer Takes the Cake by Alexis Hall. I just read that for our 5-star predictions. I had it from NetGalley and I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. The Invisible Husband of Frick Island by Colleen Oakley. I requested this book as an ARC and they sent it to me very kindly. Haven't read it yet. Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I got that from Book of the Month as well, and I read it and I loved it. That was a 5-star book. The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. I got that as an ARC very early. Very early I got that as an ARC, and I was so excited. I felt so special to get an ARC of that book and blah, 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 blah. Haven't read it yet. Okay, so for the spring, I read 4. So better. Okay, summer. Survive the Night by Riley Sager. Nope, haven't read it yet, but I did get it from Book of the Month, so I do have it. The Therapist by B.A. Paris. I currently have that checked out from my library. Currently, it's sitting on the floor in my bedroom. I don't know if I'm going to get to it before I need to take it back. And I don't know if I can renew it or not. I need to check and see. We'll see. If I can possibly get to it, I will, but I do have other priorities, so I don't even know why I got it from the library, to be honest with you. But I have not read it. I do not own it, but I do have it from the library as of right now. It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. Read it, loved it. I did give it 4 stars. That was a lot of fun. And book number 2 comes out early next year. I've already requested an ARC, so we'll see. Hopefully I'll get one. But yeah, excited for that one. False Witness by Karen Slaughter. I own that. It's right here. Right there. Bought it. Haven't read it because I bought it prior to knowing that there's a bunch of COVID-19 in there, and I'm not quite ready for that yet. Eventually I will be, but it's on the back burner for right now. For Your Own Good by Samantha Downing. I just got this as a gift from a lovely subscriber for my birthday, so I do have it. Haven't read it yet, but ooh, I'm excited for that one. Dark Rose by Chevy Stevens. I do have this one on my Kindle. I got it from NetGalley. Haven't read it yet. Friends Like These by Kimberly McCreate. I do not own this one. I tried. I tried to get an ARC of this one. I tried to get it from NetGalley. Didn't get either, so it's fine. Everything's fine. Eventually I'll get my hands on it, but I don't have it as of right now. Okay, Empire the Vampire by Jay Kristoff. My #1 most anticipated book of the entire year. I pre-ordered it. I read it. I have a whole reading vlog about it, and I loved it. 5 stars. And Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. Again, another pre-order. Sitting on my shelf right over there, mocking me, and haven't read it yet. So for the summer books, I only read 2. And fall. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm posting it now because I know 100% whether or not I have these books, and I know 100% I'm not going to read any of these anytime soon, so I know I'm not going to get to them right now. But the first one is Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. I actually got this from the library and then had to take it back because I couldn't renew it and I didn't have time to get to it. So I do not own this book. I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to buy it or not. I haven't fully decided yet, but as of right now, I do not own it, and I have not read it. Color of Dragons by R.A. Salvatore and Erica Lewis. Another pre-order. I have it. Sitting over there too. And no, haven't read it yet. Never by Ken Follett. I actually picked this up at the store the other day because it was sitting at Target and I was like, oh man, it's so pretty. So I do not own this book yet. I would still obviously like to read it. It's my most anticipated, but I do not own it. I tried to get it from NetGalley and got denied. It's fine. And last but not least, Wish You Were Here by Jodi Picoult. I do own this book. I got this one from NetGalley. Again, another COVID-19 centered book. So not quite yet. And I'm going to wait a little bit and see what people are saying about the COVID-19 aspect and see like how in your face it is because COVID-19 is still in our face. So we'll see how that one goes. But yeah. Okay, so of the 30 books that were my most anticipated releases of 2021, I read 8 of them. That's not even a third, guys. Like, oh, yikes. And I don't feel good about that. I mean, I feel good that I read some of them, but I don't feel good that I didn't make them a priority. Not that I needed to read all of them, but I definitely had some on there that were just, I was so excited about. And I'm bummed that I didn't read them this year. And I'm bummed that I didn't read them close to when they came out because I could talk about them as they were coming out. And I could, even read them a little bit ahead of time because I got them early and I could have let you guys know. And so that's what I'm really bummed about. But I will say the ones that I read, I really did enjoy. There was 1 3-star, but everything else was 4 or 5 stars. So that's really good. That I'm proud of. So next year, guess what's going to be a focus for me? Reading my ARCs is going to be a big focus, and reading new releases and reading my most anticipated releases, especially if I get them as ARCs, because if I'm anticipating a book, I'm asking for an ARC for it from the publishers. So I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying to get either a physical ARC or a NetGalley ARC of my most anticipated releases so that I can read them. So that's going to be a focus for me next year. Let me know how you guys did on new releases this year. Did you read all the new releases that you were anticipating? Did you read some of them? Did you read none of them? Let me know all those things. How do you feel about anticipating releases? Do you do that? Do you do research? Do you try to figure out what's coming out, add them to a list, or do you just read whatever's in front of you? It doesn't matter when it came out. Let me know. Okay, guys, that is it for me. Please let me know all your thoughts down below, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.